know if you had it. So it's like how you just said you don't know on asking you questioning who you are. Attachment is that what you ask. That's why I said I'll take half.
I don't even know who you are right now.
I know who I am.
Right.
Like this, shake my hand. I could break it down for everybody knowing. Alright, hey, Juice World just shook Adam to a new band. So you know, you in the wrong story. So I just, so you shook his hand, right? Yeah. So it's like, alright.
Different than I see. But I see almost 12,000 people in this about to listen to the music I'm finna play. And I
sleep earlier.
Damn. And even the people that weren't in that 50, you know, that 50, 60, like, you know, group of people that was there listening to that music back in the day. I'm saying back in the day like it wasn't just less than 2 years ago. But
you always be talking like that.
I'm an old soul now, but I love all my fans. I love all my supporters. I can't say that and stress that and express that enough. Y'all help me through the shit I go through. I deal with anxiety and depression and all that shit. Just because you got money don't mean that shit don't solve nothing. Money is the answer to certain problems, but it is not the answer to those type of problems. For anybody going through anything that they're going through, know that I go through the same shit. Money has not changed that. Like I said, I am still the same mother. Money has not changed that. But y'all help me through my issues, and I hope that my music helps y'all through y'all issues and everything that you may go through, whether it be heartbreak, anxiety, depression, loneliness, detachment, everything.
What it do? We here with another one. So Juice World. We gonna talk about the death of Juice World, the talented Juice World, the hit maker with hit songs like Bandit and Lucid Dreams. How Juice World overdosed. So on December 8th, 6 days after his 21st birthday, the rapper and singer Juice World suffered an unknown medical emergency shortly after landing at Chicago Midway International Airport and was later pronounced dead at a nearby hospital. Born Jared Anthony Higgins, the Chicago rapper was known for his hit Lucid Dreams, which peaked #2 on Billboard Hot 100 and became one of the biggest streaming hits of 2018. I remember this song, Lucid Dreams. I was like, bro, who is this guy with his vocal tone? This guy right here, I was like, this shit is fire. I was like, he's gonna be here for a minute. Like, I know this guy was talented. Like, this wasn't no one-hit wonder. Like, he has potential right here. He's gonna be here for a while. One of the beautiful songs, man. I think Bibby said that's one of the best songs. Lil Bibby said it's one of the best songs he heard in the last 10 years. I don't know about that much, but that was a fire song for a guy who was a SoundCloud artist who's now breaking into mainstream. And for a big hit like that, you know, it's usually hard to produce a hit. You know, hit songs are marketed, not made, too, by the way. He collaborated with Travis Scott on Astroworld, contributed Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, and collaborated with BTS, RM, and Sugar. Juice was rising, he was skyrocketing. His untimely death was shaking music fans everywhere, but these have been revealed since after every baffling. The federal agents revealed why they were searching his plane for contraband, so suggesting Juice WRLD took several Percocet pills to hide them from the authorities, leading to his emergency. Juice WRLD was pronounced dead around 3:15 a.m. on December 8th. Juice WRLD collaborated with a lot of people, was a big Juice WRLD fan. You know, this dude was coming, he was taking the industry by storm, you know. 31 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 31 monthly listeners on Spotify. While he was living, he did drop some good projects. He did an album with Future. He said he was inspired to do drugs because of Future, I believe. I heard a quote from him. Future, you know, World on Drugs. You know, he got a song with Young Scooter on that, Jet Lag. That's a classic song, by the way. Y'all should check that out. He got a song with Young Thug, Red Bentley. You know, young bands, different. You know, he dropped that in 2019 of October. And he got a song with Nicki Minaj and Gunna y'all should check that out. He did Goodbye Good Riddance with Lil Uzi Vert. Collaborated with so many people, man. Bandit with Youngboy. That was a big hit. You know, that did numbers. That did hella numbers. And I believe that thing almost had 1 billion views on YouTube, I believe. Lyrical Lemonade did amazing. It got 390 million views. Classic song, by the way. They did a great video on that. Classic song. He was pronounced dead around 3:15 a.m. on December 8th at the Advocate Christ Medical Center in Oak Lawn, Illinois. He'd been transferred from Chicago Midway International Airport at 7 from a medical emergency upon landing in Chicago. On January 22nd, over a month after his death, Cook County Medical Examiner determined that Juice WRLD's death was caused by accidental overdose of oxycontin codeine. His official cause of death was not initially determined, as an additional toxicology, cardiac pathology, and neurology tests were required for an initial autopsy on the Monday after his death. His medical emergency was initially described as a seizure and a heart attack, according to Chicago police. Juice WRLD went into convulsions as federal agents searched a private jet he arrived in. The federal agent administered the opioid antidote Narcan. Juice WRLD woke up and incoherently, briefly, and TMZ reported that the paramedics spent 40 minutes treating the rapper, attempting to steady his heartbeat. TMZ law enforcement sources alleged that the Juice WRLD swallowed multiple Percocet pills in order to hide them from federal agents. One of the rapper's associates told the law Juice WRLD took several unknown pills before his medical emergency. 21-year-old had allegedly recently become addicted to Percocet. Juice WRLD has been open with his struggles with drug addiction. In July, he tweeted that he would stop abusing codeine on his girlfriend's sake. His official cause of death was of oxycodone and codone toxicity. He was on them pills. I think this rap culture is heavy on drugs. We gotta stop this shit, man. Like, this shit is heavy on doing drugs. Before it was selling drugs, now it's doing drugs. So many rappers died from drugs. The DMXs, Little Peep, so many of them have died from this. This is very serious. I forgot the singer, Anna Nicole, I believe one of those singers, Anna Nicole. I can't remember the name. But so many singers have died from drug overdose, man. A lot of musicians struggle with it. They're fighting demons. They're fighting them. This is part of their vices, A lot of people struggle with this drug overdose. From everybody, Chris Brown is allegedly Chris Brown is struggling with drugs. So many people has dealt with this right here. Amy Winehouse, that was her name. Amy Winehouse died from drug overdose. She made a song called Rehab. She said no, we have to stop this. I don't know why the culture want to do the drugs now, making it cool to do the drugs. Before it was the selling it and be the server. Now they want to do the testers. I don't get it though. They want to wear tight jeans, wear tote pistols and guns and flash them on the internet and be drug addicts. They're rich junkies. Juicy J and Future, I believe, started that trend right there of rarely rapping about it, doing it. And because they suspected they would find contraband material, according to TMZ, the pilot had alerted authorities because the members of Juice WRLD entourage had guns on them. Over 70 pounds of vacuum sealed marijuana, 6 bottles of prescription codeine cough syrup, 2 9mm pistols, 40 caliber pistols, and a high capacity ammunition magazine and a metal piercing bullet were found on the plane. TMZ reported that Juice WRLD was initially searched by federal agents while leaving the country for Australia from Los Angeles on November 18th. It is unclear if anything was found, but Juice WRLD and his entourage were allowed to make the journey. Did the police arrest Juice WRLD? 2 of his bodyguards were arrested for gun possession, but one was released without bail, and the other posted bail. The Chicago PD had taken over the marijuana investigation. No charges have been filed. As a press time, TMZ reported that it's unlikely the drug bust will result in any charges. No one on the plane is admitted to owning 70 pounds of marijuana, and there are no identifying features. So that's another thing, guys. They usually, after the since Juice WRLD died, they don't want to charge nobody because they don't really want to get a name. They don't get a name for it. They want the rapper because they look good on their resume and they can get promoted. Like, we busted this high-profile rapper. He's a hit maker, and that's what they usually want, the artist or the big person, the celeb. This have anything to do with Juice WRLD's 2018 arrest at LaGuardia Airport. That is in New York, I believe, LaGuardia Airport. Friends and supporters have suggested that Juice WRLD's death was a part of a large pattern of racial profiling at the airport. They cited this 2018 arrest at LaGuardia Airport in New York City. TMZ law enforcement sources maintained that it was a standard procedure. Juice WRLD checked luggage, went through the X-ray scan, and set off alarm for organic material that could be used to make a bomb. Whoa, this is some serious shit. Still, they allegedly found codeine and over 2 ounces of marijuana. Why would you bring these drugs on the plane, though? He's making hit songs. He should have money. I don't know, unless the money wasn't coming in fast enough. I don't know if Lil Bibby was taking all the money, but why is he riding around moving weed and drugs with him like he's a drug dealer? Like, maybe the team needed money, the money wasn't coming fast. Like, no more, it ain't never too much money. They trying to make them serves, but to put it on the plane, like, and then if anything, if you're gonna move this shit, somebody on your team should be taking these charges. The rapper should never be taking these charges. The carrier should be taking these charges. This is what I don't understand. And he was already aboard the flight. He admitted the items were his. The rapper was charged with misdemeanor possession, but eventually pleaded guilty to a lesser non-criminal charge. But as Juice WRLD family said about his death, in a statement, TMZ, Juice WRLD mother Carmilla Wallace expressed her grief and acknowledged his battle with drug dependency. We love Jared with all of our hearts and cannot believe our time with him has been cut short, she said, as he often addressing his music and to his fans. Jared battled with prescription drug dependency. Remember, guys, prescription drugs kill more people a year than anything, more than crack. So you have to be mindful of that. You know, prescription drugs is a very, very bad killer. Extremely bad. Addiction known has no boundaries, and its impact goes way beyond the person fighting it. Jared was a son, brother, grandson, friend, and so much more to many people who wanted more than anything to see him defeat addiction, she continued. We hope the conversation he started in his music and his legacy will help others when battles. What a mother's, heartbroken, losing a son at a young age. He just graduated high school a couple years ago. Just a young man, just illegal enough to drink, has died, guys. These everybody want to be artists and want to be in the limelight. They want to be a celebrity. They want to be on camera and get all this, but you don't know what comes with it. You don't know what demons they're fighting, what battles or depression, or you don't know what emotional issues they're dealing with spiritually. And everybody want to do this, but they don't know what comes with this. Like, they just see one side of the story. They see the glass half full instead of full. And you have to look at it. These people are just regular people. A lot of these celebrities are just rich, drunk, with rich drug addicts with money. That's it. And they have a talent that brought them to this. They didn't even want to be this. They didn't want to be this. They didn't want to be on camera and hide from the world and quarantine from the world. But because of their status and their stardom, and people look at them differently because of their success, they have to move like this, and it's become dependent on drugs and antidepressants because of it. And it's just sad though, man, that any real people didn't talk to him around him, and he couldn't express his way without doing these drugs and get the necessary help that he needed, Jared. And people are just caught up with the rapper. It's a very unfortunate situation. On January 22nd, at the Juice WRLD's official cause of death was released to the public, his family shared a statement planning to honor Juice's talent, his spirit, and his love with fans. People should take note of this, man. Stay away from drugs. It's not cool to do it. The rapper starter package is jewelry, lean, and weed. And they doing more than weed. They putting gotta be careful with the weed because they putting fentanyl and other drugs. Like the actor Michael K. So many people have died from drugs. Mac Miller and on and so many, man. The list goes on. Numerous people have died. Kid Larray had addressed it. Kid Larray, a friend and collaborator of Juice WRLD, was on the rapper's jet during his seizure and death, opening up about the event the first time in the HBO Max documentary Into the Abyss, released on October 6, 2021. The Tommy Oliver documentary constructed behind-the-scenes footage filmed throughout the Juice WRLD's rise grimly showed the rapper's consumption of pills and lean in detail. He was so ill, Lori said to Juice WRLD. Hours before his death, I was just sitting there panicking. I was like, what the fuck? The musician is now 1810. Then the police came over to us and handcuffed us all. They handcuffed us in the line and they were like, get the fuck away from him. Wow. So, yeah, this is very unfortunate passing, guys. We can learn a lot from this. This drug shit ain't cool though, man. And you can't get addicted to something you never tried. Once you get on it, guys, it's hard to get in. It's hard to get away from it. It's hard to get off it. It's hard, guys. This drug addiction, it comes with a price, man. This fame, is the price of fame worth it? Does it cost this much? Like, is it all worth it? What are you battling? You got money, you got fame, you can get anything you want, buy, go anywhere in the world, get all the women, but they're still lonely. They're still trying to find this peace, this satisfaction. This drugs give them serenity. So, guys, these guys are battling with something deeper than that. They're fighting demons, guys. They're battling with this. Juice WRLD is a talent. He left a soul out on the table and know his family. He will be greatly missed. Talented artist, though. He dropped so many other great projects. You know, legends never die. You know, Bibby doing a great job of putting out music on his behalf. Like every time I think he's finished, he got so much music though. Since his death, he dropped posthumous music like Legends Never Die, Fighting Demons. Before he died, left Death Race. You know, he even got a song with Brent Faiyaz on it. Classic record, by the way. Classic song. He just dealt with a lot of problems, man. You know, flaws and sin. You know, he's a rich drug addict. You know, he's a rich drug addict. Guys need help, man. They need help. You know, like the Ray Charles of the world. You know, they was on heroin and shit. So, drug addiction has been in the entertainment industry for years. You know, in history since forever. You know, people have been doing it, but they need to get the help and counseling and dare to be different. The drugs and the alcohol, man. You know, nothing cool. It's all cool and fun and games when you're young, but till you get addicted to it, it's a problem. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all tell me in the comment section what y'all think about the video. Also, his girlfriend has been arrested too. Juice Wrld girlfriend has been arrested. Yes, Elisa Leon. She was possession of meth and codeine purpose to deliver, and possession of theft of property. And her boyfriend Carter Jameson has been arrested theft of property. He is 19 years old and she is 29. So there is a 10-year age gap right there. Woo, and then meth. What the fuck? How the hell you get on meth though, dog? Like, what the fuck? Almost smoking weed and drinking. This is on meth. Whoa, meth. This shit is real right here. This shit right here. In 19, that's 10-year age difference. Woo, that's some strong drugs right there, man. So they was on some Bobby and Whitney shit. Goddamn, him and his girlfriend. They fall in love with his drugs, man. The jewelry, this shit here. You know, long live Juice, man. So yeah, man, this is some unusual behavior right here. I'm doing both. They on every goddamn thing. So yeah, this is some shit, right? On meth, that meth shit is a damn strong drug. That crank, that's that old white drug right there. That is a white drug that you gotta do in the lab like Breaking Bad or some shit. Yeah, so this is some shit right here. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the video. I'm out.